Bum, bum. What is up, everybody? Welcome to some Mogis, God of Metal. Hope you're excited. We're going to play first. Let's get our... We've got some Gonti action. What's up, buddy? Alright, let's go and close the chat out right there. Let's get our command zone all set up. As far as opening hand goes, yeah, we've got a little Thran Dynamo and Desert. Yeah, let's go ahead and mulligan on this one. That's not looking too hot. Gilded Lotus, Guildgate, and go for the throat. Let's see. I kind of want to mulligan. Now, we got the Friction Arena. We'll go and keep on this one. Not the best, but yeah, I'm excited to be playing against Gonti. We got some fun. Yeah, we'll go and put that on top. That'll be good to draw. Okay. Can't complain. All right. Yeah, let's go and go. Let's go and get the Rakdos Guildgate down, and then we'll kind of cover what we got going on as far as commander and stuff going. So let's get the Rakdos Guildgate down, and then we'll go and pass the turn. So we're playing Mogis, God of Slaughter. Indestructible, Devotion 7 turns into a creature. At the beginning of each opponent's upkeep, Mogis deals 2 damage to that player unless he or she sacrifices a creature. We got some Gonti, Lord of Luxury. Whenever Gonti enters the battlefield, look at the top 4 cards of target opponent's library. You may exile one of those cards and spend your manas or any color to cast it. So we got some janky stuff in here. I'm not too sure that Gonti's going to be wanting to stealing some of our metal stuff over here, but we'll see. See what's going on. Let's go ahead and get the swamp down. We're going to be drawing that mountain for the turn. But yeah, we'll go and get the swamp down. That way we'll for sure, depending on if we want to get down like an Ancient Tomb or something, we'll have enough mana to get down Phyrexian Arena. So, love playing against Gonti, man. Okay, there we go. But yeah, I've been recording Mogis for it's probably up to the 3rd game I've tried to record Mogis today. I keep running into Academy Rector, where it's just like, it's almost like it's just sideboard tech against Mogis, to where they get down Academy Rector, and, they have the Mogis trigger, and then they sacrifice it, and then they're like, I had Omniscience get pulled, where they can cast spells from their hand without paying their mana cost, and then we also had, Traxa Super Friends. Traxa Super Friends get fired off on with what is it? The doubling season, where they basically just won all the games. Oh man, I cannot tell you. I love playing Gonti, but I can't tell you how kind of like from the other player's side when they get to exile a card. It's kind of one of those where you're just like, I want to know what card that is. I can see where that's a little frustrating. Let's go ahead and get Mogis. Let's get the Phyrexian Arena down, and then we'll go and we'll be online to get down Mogis next turn, and we should be in a good little spot. So. But yeah, if you're unfamiliar with the deck, so we're playing Mogis, God of Metal. One of the ways we're going to be able to turn on Devotion with Mogis, God of Metal, is by getting out a bunch of janky enchantments. And we're running stuff like War's Toil, where, I can't remember exactly, I think it's like tap all their lands if they tap a land. We're also running stuff like No Mercy, so whenever a creature deals combat damage to us, destroy it. So it's just a lot of real painful and kind of weird board state type enchantments. Alright, so we're going to draw a card. I think what we're going to go ahead and go for is... Phyrexian Arena. I mean, not go for Phyrexian Arena. My opponent was tapping 2 mana, but they're just tapping out. Excuse me. I think I'm going to go for the throat on Crypt Gas. That's really going to kind of slow our opponent down. And it also allows us to get down the Refuge. And we're going to gain a nice little life right there. Yeah, let's go and go for the throat on Crypt Gas. And then, yeah, we'll go and pass the turn back over there. So, but yeah, we're just looking to get a bunch of enchantments down, kind of have fun with that. So next turn, we're probably going to go for a little bit of Mogis action. We get down Mogis. Now kind of get that 2 up and running. Now we'll give our opponent an option for the Gonti to kind of. Oh, they took our Crypt Gas. That's where it came from. Okay, I was trying to figure out how Crypt Gas got into our graveyard. Now I see. Now our opponent stole a Crypt Gas from us. That's a very nice little Gonti. You sneaky little character over there. Let's see. If we go for Mogis, we get down 5. I'm going to go for Mogis. Our opponent can pay 3 to bring back Cryptghast over there, which is going to be a little bit of an issue. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for Mogis. Let's get the triggers of them. Or we can kind of set some stuff up. We're looking at getting down Gilded Lotus for 3. Then the next turn we can get down Corrosive Portal and get down Mogis. Yeah, let's go ahead and go for some Gilded Lotus action. I think I like that. So let's go ahead and go for Swamp. Or we can get a little extra card. No, let's go for Corrosive Portal. I think I like that better, actually. And we still have the cycling on the Barren Moor to kind of cycle for another. Yeah, I think we'll do that. So we got Corrosive Portal. We're going to be drawing 2 cards per turn. Eventually, we're just looking to get into a spot to where we can kind of just get up a nice little spread of enchantments. Our opponent does have the Chainer activation. Pay 3 life, put target creature card from a graveyard. You can put Crypt Gas onto the battlefield. So I do have to watch out for that. They're going to have to pay 3, so it's going to allow them up to 1, 2, 3, 4. Our opponent's going to have 6 mana coming in over there. But yeah, this is a nice one. Animate Dead on Crypt Ghast. Okay, man. Get our little Crypt Ghast over there. That's a nice little option right there for a lot of mana. Opponent only has 1 card in hand, though. Whispering One. Each player sacrifice a creature, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. Okay, I'm okay with that. What we need now is kind of like a little bit of a board wipe type action. Okay. So we got the Whispering One coming down. Looks like they're going to be able to swing in for 5 right now, which will put us down to right at 29. I'm going to go ahead and cycle this Barren Moor. We can just go and do it now. Mana Web. Okay, that'll be good. Kind of force our opponent. You know, 0 cards in hand. You know, it would have been a nice early game, but we'll take it. Okay. So we get the Phyrexian Arena. We got Corrosive Portal. Sacrifice a creature. We're going to choose. Let's go and choose Carnage. That way, right? Yeah, correct. So if both player, if Carnage gets more votes or it's tied. Yeah, we'll go and vote for Carnage. Maybe our opponent will vote for. Maybe they want to see a little bit of Carnage right now. Okay. And we get Rocky Tar Pit. Okay, so as far as damage coming across, we're looking at 6, 9. We got 12, and it's going to be 14. So we got like a 2-turn clock on this one. So we kind of need to deploy some stuff out there right now. So we're looking at getting down Gilded Lotus. We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's go ahead and does Spell Shock really do anything right now? I don't think so. We can go Mana Web. This is going to tap all of our opponent's lands. Yeah, let's go triple red on the right there, and let's go and get the Rakdos down. We're going to bounce the mountain back to our hand. What we're looking to do is set up. We can go for Mogis next turn. We're looking to set up a lot of stuff for the following turn, and then kind of get some stuff up and running. Yeah, all the card drawing. Can't get anything running. Okay, so we got Mana Crypt right there. I'm going to be drawing 1 card. There's nothing for Chainer. One thing that would be really good for us to rip right now would be a what would it be? It'd be a board wipe. Just kind of clear everything out. Our opponent's like basically in top deck mode unless they can draw another card right there. Uh-oh. Yep, that taps everything right there. Yeah. Okay, so that's going to get everything tapped right there. There's 2 colorless. So as far as next turn goes, we're looking at making the land drop. We can get down Spell Shock, but it's going to put us in a little bit of a spot to where I don't think we really want to be in a Spell Shock. So we're kind of just going for a little bit of a board wipe action. It puts it down to 14. We can still go for Mogis, God of Slaughter. That's going to be 4 Devotion. Once again, we can go Spell Shock, but we'll kind of see. All right, so let's go ahead and vote. Let's vote for Carnage. I like Carnage. Actually, excuse me 1 second. Sorry, my wife was she was heading out of the house and saying goodbye. So, ooh, draw a Gamble. Beautiful. I love Gamble. Okay, let's go ahead and fire that off before we make the land drop for the turn. So let's go ahead and go. Let's go Gamble. And where is it? Let's go for a Damnation. All right, Rocky Tar Pit goes in the graveyard. I'll take that, man. Whew. Okay, I always get so nervous on that stuff. Let's go and fire this Damnation off. All right, we're looking at triple black. And then we'll tap for 1 more. That's going to blow everybody up. Gonti goes back to the command zone. Oh, yes, 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 yes. I will take that. Okay. Okay, and then we still have the land drop to make for the turn. We can still get down Mogis. Cast Mogis. We're looking at red. Tap for black. Okay, Mogis is coming in hot, and then let's go ahead and for the turn, let's go ahead and get down the, well, yeah, let's go and go for Blood Crypt. That way we don't have to shock it in, and we can go and pass the turn. Okay, got a nice little, that was a nice little game. That was a nice draw with the Gamble right there, so I will take that. And we didn't lose Damnation, so that's always good. Kind of blast Gonti into next Tuesday. Gonti, I like you stealing stuff, but stay out of our metal concert. We don't want you stealing our amps and our stuff over there. Okay, and you can see where Mana Web just putting in just a ton of work against a mono deck like that, because it's going to hit all of their lands. If you're unfamiliar with Mana Web, whenever a land an opponent controls tap for mana, tap all lands that could produce that same type of mana. So let's say our opponent had a Vampiric Tutor and not a Vampiric Tutor. Let's say our opponent had a Breeding Pool and what is it? Blood Crypt or something. So they wouldn't tap each other, but as long as they can share a color, it's going to get tapped right there. So, but this is getting really interesting because we have so much life loss. We're going to go ahead and choose. We're going to choose Homage on this one. Okay, Rakdos Return. Let's go ahead and get the Mountain down. And our opponent did. What got fired off? I think. Yeah, our opponent cast a Vampiric Tutor. This is a little gnarly right here, but we're going to go ahead and go for it. I'm not sure what was grabbed over there, but if we go for a Rakdos Return, it's going to just kind of clear our board out. Just choose Rakdos Return. So we're looking at 1, 2. I haven't added up our mana, but it's going to be a nice little chunk over there. Looking at triple red. I know it's not 23, but it's a sizable chunk. And basically, we're just going to put our opponent into top deck mode right now. So we got 9 coming up top, 9 damage. They're going to discard that 1 card, and then we can kind of stabilize off that one. We have Gonti swinging in. That's going to drop us down to 10. Nasty, dude. Didn't feel good. Didn't feel good, but hey, that's a metal show right there. Closing out, not closing it out, but getting Rakdos Return. All right, so we've got the 2 coming in. What we can do is we can go for Spell Shock, but whenever a player casts a spell, it deals 2 damage to them. So we need to be a little careful because we're pretty heavy on lands right now. And let's see what our opponent rived. Either way, man, this has been a really fun matchup. I love real swingy matches like this, where it's just like some nice commander punches get traded. This is what I'm looking for in a commander game. It's just some nice, quick, just like boom, board wipe this, do this, Vampiric Tutor this. It's Conjurer's Closet. Okay, I like that. So we got Gonti swinging in. We got the Conjurer's Closet. You're gonna be able to take advantage of those triggers. So this is fun. I'm enjoying this so far. Heck yeah. Get those triggers up and running. Okay. So we got Gonti swinging in for 10. That's going to drop us down to 10. We've got 10 commander damage. Conjurer's Closet gets exiled, and they're going to be able to exile some stuff out of our library. We took our Crypt Gas last time. But with our current hand state right now, let's kind of see what we draw. This is fun, though. We can get into a spot. Spell Shock, it's going to hurt us. And of course, support. Okay, we're going to choose Homage on this one. We're going to draw an extra card. No Mercy. Temporal Extortion. Okay. Ooh, we draw Vandal Blast. Beautiful. Okay, so we get the Mountain down. I'm like torn if I want to get Spell Shock down. That's kind of what I'm torn about. Let's go ahead and let's fire Temporal Extortion off right now. See if our opponent wants to pay. Let's add triple black. And then we'll tap that red right. Oh, you can't tap red for a triple black. All right, see if our opponent wants to pay. No, we're not going to pay half our life to counter it. Now, they're at 12, so they'll go down to 6, which we can kind of deploy a Spell Shock and then go for like No Mercy, kind of blow up the Conjurer's Closet. Okay, so we're going to take an extra turn after this one. Let's go and get down No Mercy. And then let's go and Vandal Blast on the... I think, can we cast it with Overload? We're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I'm okay with just... Actually, I want to leave the Mana Crypt up on the Conjurer's Closet. I'm okay with taking that one. Okay, so we're going to take an extra turn. So we got the Phyrexian Arena, we got the Corsive Portal. We're going to choose Homage on this one. Temple of the False God, and we got the Liege. Okay. Let's go and get the Temple down. I think we can turn Devotion on and swing in with Mogis right now. So let's go and get the Liege down. So we're looking at triple black. Tap for the Temple of the False God right there. That turns on Devotion. And then let's go ahead and fire off a Painful Quandary. Yeah, looking at 1, 2. Okay, so going swing in for 9. Almost going to have to be a chump block on this one. Put him down to 3 because then it'll be lose to a mana crypt trigger. Okay. And once again, we don't have to. I want to get down Spell Shock, but that's going to put us in a really tight spot with that one running. And 2 from the Mogis trigger. Let's see if our opponent gets lucky on the Mana Crypt trigger. Goes down to 7. Yeah. And then either way, yeah, with the Spell Shock out there, with the Mogis trigger, get the Mana Whip. Okay. Indulge a Tormentor. Okay. Get the Mana Whip triggers right there. I'm going to tap all those lands. Let's go in right 6 yield right there. Okay, so we got Painful Quandary. Goes down to 5, and then either way we can swing in. There's not enough blockers, only 2 mana up right there. This is going to be game right there. that was a nice little metal show right there. It's times like this where I try and record Mogis, and it might take two or three videos to get a good one. But then, yeah. Gonna get a nice little video out of that one. So Phyrexian Arena, go down to 7. Crux of Fate. Okay. Exquisite Blood. Let's go ahead and let's just go and swing in right now. And then we've got the Devotion trigger either way, so as long as we swing in. We got both swinging in hot. Even if we get the block on the Leech coming in. We'll have a Mana Crypt and the Mogis trigger during the upkeep to kind of close it out right there. So, and then plus we got combat damage, so we'll take it. Take either one. But yeah, this is a nice little match. Definitely enjoyed it. Alright, so we got 4 coming across. It's going to put our opponent down to -2. And that'll close it out right there. Beautiful metal show right there. Good game, man. Good game, man. Yep. All right, guys. Yeah, that's a nice little metal concert right there. It's good. Yeah, I've tried to record Mogis like 3 times a day and just kept running into a brick wall. We finally got a good Mogis video. That always feels so good. Like when I sit down to do a commander and like if I can't get a good video with it and I end up going to another commander, I'm like, no, let's hit that grinding block. And so, guys, if you enjoyed it, like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.